244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams warming up. Two teams very familiar to us, Mike. We cover Waltonville. We've already seen New Athens over the past years here and at Oakville. A very interesting matchup of styles here this morning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about driving down here this morning. And this morning does have a nice ring to it, considering it is Monday morning. But Waltonville will not be afraid to get the ball up and down the floor. And at times, New Athens will run, but they're very, very selective. Coach Mark DeWard has a more slow-down style. They have a big man in the middle they like to use in the Meyer kid, and he has put on a show so far in this tournament. When he gets the ball down low, he is a force. And also when they bring in Kiefer, the sophomore, Meyer just being a junior, Kiefer, the sophomore, you don't lose much in that exchange whatsoever. So Waltonville wants to try to push it up a little bit. New Athens at times will, but more often than not, slow that thing down and get into a half-court game, and you'll see scores usually for them in the 40s and 50s.
The 40s and 50s it is. Both teams warming up. The Consolation Championship, we have a score from it. We also have a score from El Dorado. We're also going to keep track, those of you that follow the SVW Lady Devils girls basketball team. They have tipped off at the Chester tournament today against Dupont there at 10 a.m. We'll also keep you up to date with those scores from all those tournaments. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more in depth here about this tournament, more specifically about this matchup. It's Waltonville New Athens here on the Showcase. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
If you're looking for a garage builder, build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Scores from around Southern Illinois this morning, a couple already. Of course, here at the SV Holiday Tournament, the 32nd annual, in the Consolation Championship game, ZR beat Sesser-Valier 62-54. And then in the fifth-place semifinal at El Dorado this morning, Union County, Kentucky beat West Frankfort 47-36. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Trade service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Mike, it's Waltonville and New Athens, and in this tournament, the Waltonville Spartans came out, got an easy opening round win, but then the wheels kind of came off in a crisper matchup. Kind of been their MO lately. Build a big lead, team gets back in, and then they win or lose either way. But this Waltonville team trying to find themselves here on their final day of the SV tournament.
Yeah, coming into the tournament as the third seed, the Waltonville Spartans took care of Ziegler Royalton in that first round game. 71-62, Hale with 28, Widges had 27. And then follow that up then in the quarters against Christopher, 47-34 loss. Only one double-digit score for the Spartans. Widges had 12. And that was sort of a little surprise because Ed met earlier, a few weeks before that, in the Thanksgiving holiday tournament down at Christopher when they met up with them in the semifinal matchup. Waltonville prevailed 49-41 in that victory. So then they fought back and trailed 45-34, down 11 going into the fourth quarter against Johnston City. But they outscored JC 26-12 in that fourth quarter to win 60-57, put them in this fifth-place final today against the New Athens Yellow Jackets.
And New Athens, of course, got here on the other side, and then Waltonville battle lost that game to Christopher. New Athens came through, beating Sesser-Valier on the opening night, lost to Woodlawn by 9, and then of course, beat Chester. Of course, this tournament for New Athens in the last 3 or 4 years, they've been kind of in the mix of things. Got to a title game one year, but they've kind of been in that mix of things here with Mark DeWard as their head coach. We see him at Oakville. We see him here. Very talented team. A lot of times they get to a physical half-court grind when they go.
Well, Mark DeWard, we talked about this on the Saturday Sports Show, and it's one of those things, a layup here, a free throw here and there, and they've had a great tournament run the last 2 or 3 years. As you mentioned, they made it to a final round game in the championship. They missed out they got off to the proverbial 8-9, and what an 8-9 matchup that was this year in this tournament when they fought it down to the wire against the host Sesser-Valier Red Devils. 45-42 victory there. Then against Woodlawn, that final score of 51-42 was not in any indication of what that game was, how tight it was. They were 8 out of 18 free throw shooting. At one point, they were 2 of 11 in that fourth quarter. So, again, the layup or a free throw here and there, that's totally different outcome. And then they fought a hard-fought victory against Chester, 65-62 victory to put them in this game today against the Waltonville Spartans.
And Waltonville, of course, they'll play today, and then this weekend they have back-to-back. They'll have the home game on Friday night, a game that we will be at doing, Showcase. Waltonville will host Weber Township. And then on Saturday, they go to Grayville in another conference game. As there's a quick pickup in this week with this tournament getting moved back a day. Woodlawn getting a game here, Waltonville getting a game, and, of course, both of them play back-to-back on the weekend, I believe, on the schedule. As I look out, both teams have games this Friday and Saturday. We'll take another break. When we come back, talk a little bit more about the Waltonville Spartans, New Athens Yellow Jackets, and break down what's going on here this afternoon at the 32nd Annual Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn invite you to their store-wide clearance sale. All Christmas items are 60% off at the General Store with 15 to 20% off everything else. And all furniture purchases are 15% off or choose 49 months free financing. Free delivery, free setup too. Marshall, Sandy, and the staff of Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn would like to wish you and your family a Happy New Year. They hope 2013 will be your best year ever.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half an hour trying to find the exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa check cards and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Well, welcome back into the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament, 32nd Annual. Waltonville New Athens getting ready to go. You're listening to Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Mike, we're here for this one. We'll take a game off at 3:30 Woodlawn-Goreville, Jefferson County. Between Waltonville and Woodlawn tries to take back that trophy for another year in a row.
Yeah, it will be exciting. This game's going to be a dandy. I mean, this is something we've been looking forward to after, things played out the way it was, and we talked a lot about this Saturday night when we've seen these teams playing and knew that. And a good thing, we talked about this Saturday, too, is how they've had to fight through the weather and different things like that. And everybody to be commended here at Sesser, and I talked to Ron Van Horn down in the hospitality room before this, of all the volunteers that took place of getting this going. And, and moving the date up, considering what day it is. We're on the New Year's Eve here, and this is getting this game today set up earlier, and then obviously the championship game 3:30 really will help out the crowd. And we've also heard a little bit of inclement weather moving in farther south than us, so we don't know how far north it's going to head.
We'll have that game, Woodlawn, at 3:30 right here on AM 940, as well as at WMIXsports.com. Both teams are warming up in the final minutes. We need to take our final break here of the pregame show, sponsored by Coach House Garages. When we come back, the starting lineup for the opening tip. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm Andy Robb with a look at your next rad weather. Periods of snow this afternoon, accumulating an inch or two. High 37. A bit of freezing drizzle late, otherwise snow at times this evening. Low 30. For tomorrow, a snow shower in the morning, otherwise cloudy and cold for your New Year's Day. High 31. Tomorrow night, low 10. And Wednesday, cold with partial sunshine. The high on Wednesday, 29. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you. Follow us on Twitter at 94sports or crank us up on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service of Withers Broadcasting.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. The starting lineups brought to you by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank. Let them remind you what banking is, what the locally family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Denny Czerwinski is Mike Richardson. We're going to give you what we think are the starting lineups for New Athens, and we're going to give you the starting lineups for Waltonville. I'll turn over to Mike and let him go at it.
All right. Well, we are going to attempt this. They've looks like they've changed some numbers here on us, so we believe we've sorted it all out. The 6'2" senior wearing number 10, Jeremy Hepp. His running mate's 5'11" junior, number 15, Nick Hosier. 6'3" senior, number 30 today, is Blake Racklin. 5'10" senior, number 24 today, is Luke Marlowe. And the junior that we talked about in the pregame show, 6'4" junior, number 42, Tyler Meyer. He will be starting in the middle. For the Yellow Jackets, and the Yellow Jackets are coached Mark DeWart and assisted by Dennis Works. And there has been some changes in the Waltonville Spartan lineup that we got told earlier today. Number 13, Derek Wisman. Senior number 24, Trey Widges. Another senior, number 25, Jordan Hale. Number 30, Austin Zom will start today. He is a junior, and rounding out the starting lineup wearing number 4, he's also a senior, Levi Laird. The Spartans are coached by Brian Gamber and assisted by Athletic Director Eric Witches.
Starting line is brought to you by People's National Bank. Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere. With online banking from People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We kiddingly joke, and we sometimes get frustrated as radio people, that we deal with lineups, we deal with programs. And the very simple fact of the matter is that programs and names and numbers and players should always match up from whenever to whenever. Sometimes that doesn't happen today. It drives you crazy.
It does help.
Yes.
I think the most frustrating was the Woodlawn Cardinal game down at FIU Carbondale when they changed it on the scoreboard 3 times, and there we've said, we had 9 different guys starting.
lineup, or your left referee lineup, is Dana Pearson, Derek Moore, and Corey Miller. Purple for New Athens, white for Waltonville. We start the fifth-place game, tip controlled by the Waltonville Spartans. It'll be Trey Widges bringing it up for the Spartans. 3 of their 5 usual starters in the lineup. Widges to Hale on the right wing, right elbow shot from 15, up and in. That's how the game starts. Jordan Hale off a curl, and the Spartans take a 2-0 lead. Across the timeline for New Athens. Hep throws a top key left wing now to Marlowe. Marlowe skip it right side to Ragland. Ragland got it stolen away. Underneath Laird with the field to Widges. Spartans come the other way. Widges to Wizenut on the right left wing. Now to Hale, left wing. He comes dribbling, cuts back to the right to Widges, top of the key. Widges with it. With the basketball. Now Laird, now over to Zom. Zom top of the key. Over right side, Jordan Hale. Hale to the free throw line. Skip now to Zom, who dribbles to his right, to the right elbow. Right corner to Levi Laird against his New Athens man-to-man. Laird to Widges at the top of the key. He'll point out and move some people around here as we play along. Widges throws it to Hale in the lane. Shot from 15, left elbow is good. Jordan Hale off to a good start. New Athens buzzes quickly the other way. Top of the key is Hep. He'll hold and swing it right side to Meyer. Meyer in the right corner to Ozer against the Waltonville man-to-man. Ozer dribbles in, now top of the key to Ragland. Ragland left wing to Hep. Hep out top of the key, Ozer. Throws it right side to Meyer. Meyer dribbles into the right block, holds above his head, top of the key to Hep. Left wing to Ragland. Ragland throws it to nobody. Defense, another turnover. And Waltonville man-to-man pretty stifling so far.
So far, they've not found, Ravens not found any cutters to the basket. Myers gets the ball down the wall, and Waltonville having those arms extended in passing lanes caused 2 turnovers here in the first 2 possessions.
You're down a number of credit score. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your person or business with needs, and through the good and the back, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Waltonville has the basketball. Laird on the left wing to Hale, top of the key against the Jackets man-to-man. Hale will dribble to the right side to Zom on the right wing. One dribble back to Hale, top of the key, left wing Wizenut. Wizenut goes top. Brian Gamber calls out another play. Waltonville will reset. Widges hands to Hale. Hale left wing, 3 from Laird is up. It's long off the mark. Rebound goes to New Athens. That's Meyer. He gets it out to Marlowe. Marlowe over on the right corner to Oster. Inside shot from Ragland, up block. No good. Rebound Laird. Laird comes running the other way. Down the lane, loses it, lost the ball, tip out of bounds. It'll stay with the Waltonville Spartans. So you can put a logo on it. All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Hale on the inbound for a 3. It's short. Rebound goes to Meyer. Meyer gets it across to Ozer in the left corner to Marlowe. Down the lane he goes. Shot short. Hits the floor. Ball bounces around, tip, and recovered by Wizenut for the Spartans. Widges comes up the right side. Go on the floor. Goes on the baseline. Gets to the block, and he's fouled. Foul is on the floor, so there will be no shot. 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Waltonville leads 4-0. This foul is going to be on number 24, Luke Marlowe, his first. Team's first. Spartans will trigger with a box set. Inside pass, Widges on the left block, good. Posted him up, got a basket at 6-0 Waltonville.
Well, that was easy.
Somebody was sleeping on the inbound.
It is a little early.
It is early for a Monday. This game usually doesn't start till at 1:30. It's a 10:30 start here today. Right wing, Meyer down the lane, spins, lost it. Widges steals, goes to the floor, and we got a foul on New Athens. Turnover and a foul. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studio is driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got it here. Meyer picks up a foul. We're going to get a timeout. It is 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Waltonville leads 6-0, and right now, Mike, it's a matter of energy. Waltonville has a lot of it. New Athens looks like they're still trying to shake off that long bus ride from New Athens.
Yeah, they are very sluggish right now, and Coach DeWard is not real happy. As you can see, the shoulder shrugging going on. It's one of those shrugs that I've seen before, and had a few over my days as well. Do we want to play, or do we need to find a few more that wants to right now? And Waltonville coming out with a lot of energy right now. Brought Hale around a couple of curls on the outside, that little 15-foot shot. He has the ability just to jump over people at that range. He's knocked a couple down. And then what Coach DeWard's talking about, the out-of-bounds play, the Spartans just threw the ball in straight out of bounds, not even ran a play. And they had their heads down 6-0 as we advance under 5 minutes.
We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Wide Hours, another emergency room. Their department pledges you will be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival as Jordan Hale off the inbound scores. 8-0 Waltonville. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Top of the key, left elbow now. Shot up is no good from Marlowe. It goes to the floor. Rebound goes to Ragland. He puts it up and in, and the lid comes off the basket for the Jackets. 8-2 Waltonville over New Athens in the fifth-place game here at Sesser-Valier High School. Widges across the timeline, goes to the left side, throws it to Hale on the right wing. Hale with it to the left elbow, holds above his head to Widges. Widges between the circles on the dribble. He'll go to the right elbow, down the lane, throws up a shot, defended, no good. Hale boards left side, glass good. Jordan Hale has 8 of Waltonville's 10 points, and the Spartans lead 10-2. Across the timeline comes Hep. So much for you and I knowing about this game might be close. Left wing is Marlowe. Marlowe has it, and he'll throw it out top of the key to Ragland. His 3 on the way is front of the iron. And there's Zom with the rebound. Laird recovers and gives it to Maverick, also known as Trey Widges, in the annals of nicknames here on the showcase. Widges throws to Zom, left side. Well, goes to Hale. Hale inside block. They got Widges posted, kicked it left block. Laird good. What a good look by Widges to Laird, and it's 12-2. 3.5 to go, and there's a tip out of bounds. Boy, Waltonville's all over the place here this morning. They're swarming.
A lot of energy right now on the floor by the Spartans, and on both ends, defensively, and Myers only touched the ball in the post one time so far here in this first quarter.
And Waltonville has the basketball. I should say New Athens has it. I'm trying to multitask here. Got the scoreboard update coming up here shortly. New Athens with the basketball in the left corner is Hep. One dribble top of the key to Ozer on the right side to Marlowe. Marlowe in the corner to Ragland. Ragland goes baseline. Top of the key pass to Hep. Ragland in the corner. Goes baseline now. Jumps up for a shot. Glass no good. Defended by Widges. Ball to the floor. Laird gets it to Widges. Spartans running the other way. Here comes Hale for a 3 from the left wing. Short off the mark. Rebound goes to Hep. Hep will bring it up for the Yellow Jackets of New Athens between the circles, middle of the floor. Rogers getting ready to check in for Waltonville, the next dead ball. Right side is Ozer, 3 on the way. It's long. Laird gets the rebound, goes to the floor and has to travel. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Like us while you're there. We give all kinds of content, posted stuff already this morning, as well as we're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. That's something else you can go to. Follow us. We have all kinds of information, in-game updates. Or go to WMIXsports.com. We have scores, schedules, highlights, and archives there all year round. New Athens inbounds the basketball. Right side, right corner with it is Ragland. He kicks it out left, right elbow to Marlowe. Marlowe now back to Ragland. Now top of the key, Ozer. Left wing, left corner, they go to Marlowe. Marlowe out top of the key to Ragland. His shot from 17 off the mark. Tip. Rogers battle ball. Tip. Meyer had it. Missed the shot. Now gets it back. Goes up again. Shot blocked for the foul. Not a lot of boxing out by the white shirts. They played pretty good defense so far, but didn't box out that time.
Yeah, Myers was able to get loose right there and get a couple of offensive rebounds. Couldn't get the stick back ball, but was fouled and will be at the free throw line.
Widges picked up that foul. That's the first on Waltonville here in the game. Free throw up and no good by Meyer. Not the New Athens team we have seen the past. Ryan Royce will check in for New Athens. With locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. It's an 0-for-2 trip for New Athens, and Hale cleans up the rebound. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Waltonville leads 12-2. Widges across the timeline, right side to Winchester, who also came in with Rogers. 2 Widges, backdoor lob, whizzing that up and in. I've seen that play run before. J.R. Kuczewski from Centralia. Brian Gamber has it now. They run it for Florida, and now they have Waltonville runs it for Wizenhunt there. That's an old play that's been down through the Gamber lineage all the way. Post down, New Athens. Turnaround jumper on the left block is nothing good by Ragland. New Athens can't get anything to fall. Trailing 14-2 here in the first quarter. Across the timeline is Hale to Winchester. Winchester will come back to the right side. In the middle of the floor on the dribble in the half court. His pocket is picked by Hep. Too much dribbling. Hep goes to the rim. We'll get a run out. Missed a layup. Rebound no up by Royce. It's fouled. No good. And Winchester will pick up the foul. And that'll send Royce to the line. Even the close ones aren't easy right now for New Athens in this one.
The hits just keep coming. I tell you, a missed wide open layup there, but give credit to Royce for following up on the play, getting an offensive rebound, and he's now at the free throw line.
Scoreboard update as Royce misses the first. At the Chester tournament at the half, SVW leads DuPont by a score of 36-2. 36-2 at SVW. Lady Devils up on DuPont that tournament as Royce makes the second. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to someone to know. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. We'll keep track of the SVW Lady Devils. Across the way at Chester. Widges for a three on the way. It's off the mark. Tipped around, weak side. Rebound comes to Meyer. Meyer will get it out to Ragland. He comes up the right side. Kicks it in the left corner to Marlowe. Marlowe kicks it right side. Three ball on the way from Royce is no good. Goes out of bounds off the Spartans. And it'll stay with New Athens with 56 seconds to go. Waltonville leads 14-3. Not a bad crowd on hand here at Sesser-Valier for Monday of New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to each and every one of you listening. Left wing is tap on the inbound. They right side to Ragland in the corner to Royce. Top of the key. Marlowe back to Royce. They're going to post up. Ragland spins, double team, shot block. That's not happening with Jordan Hale. Great outlet to Widges. Waltonville's going to have another run out at 16-3 as Waltonville's Trey Widges makes it that way. Right baseline is Meyer. Back out to a cutting. Ragland. He lost it. Goes to the floor. Kicks it to Hepp. In the corner. Bounce pass. Off the rim. It goes to the shot. Widges with the rebound. Widges comes to the left side of the floor with 23 seconds to Hale on the right wing. Hale thought about going to the rim, backs it out. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Waltonville will have the final possession. Winchester on the left wing behind the volleyball line. To Widges, he'll come to the middle of the floor with 8. Widges to Hale on the right wing between the circles. Left wing Winchester. Winchester to Hale. Long three is off the mark. No good. Rebound to New Athens. And that's how this first quarter is going to end. Waltonville 16, New Athens 3. Back after the break for the second quarter. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conrarty to their medical staff. Dr. Conrarty specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conrarty will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conrarty, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
One quarter in the book here at SV. Waltonville leads New Athens 16-3. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside as we quickly begin the second quarter. Jackets have the basketball. Right wing pass to Ragland. Ragland on the dribble. Now kicks it in the corner to Marlowe. They swing it back around to the left side to Hepp. Hepp out top of the key to Royce. Down the lane. Left elbow shot short. Rebound to Wizenut to Widges. Widges will bring it up across the timeline. And man-to-man by New Athens, as they've been the entire game. Widges goes left side to Wizenut, round by Widges. Right side to Zom in the deep right corner. Zom kicks it inside Widges, posts him up, shot up, no good. Rebound Hale. Widges gets the tip, puts it up, and no good. Rebound Hale, fourth time, no good but a foul. The size of the Waltonville guards are giving New Athens fits around the glass.
They've done a very good job of getting in there, and Waltonville's done a good job getting position on the inside mainly. They've done a little bit bigger and stronger on the inside are the Yellow Jackets, but the guard play, they're keeping the bigs out, and the guards are able to slip underneath as Jordan Hale makes his first free throw attempt. New Athens shooting a robust from the field 1 out of 16.
That's not very good injury you're on. 17-3, Waltonville on top. Widges at the line for one more. Comes to the banking relationship with Community First Bank, where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations in 96 Woodlawn and 2 in Mount Vernon as the Radio Hex grabs Jordan Hale. 17-3, Waltonville on top. New Athens has the basketball. Marlowe in the left corner on the dribble to the free throw line. Right wing to Hepp. He'll take 2 dribbles to the right elbow. Now left side That's Meyer. Meyer in the right corner. That's a shot from 15 by Marlowe. It's no good. Tips around, rebound Zom. Well, as cold as New Athens is right now, Waltonville needs to bury him here and not let him have a thought to come back when they do start hitting shots.
Absolutely, because you know they're going to try to find a way to get Meyer more involved in the offense, at least the second half coming up. Makes some adjustments. They're running that, just a pick and roll or whatever, but they're not giving the ball to Meyer when he fights in and gets position.
Well, Widges had an unforced error on the turnover. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here today. Going to the rim, driving. Speaking of that is Royce. He drives into Zom, and Zom will pick up the blocking foul, the second or third on Waltonville, and the first on Zom.
And that will be on the floor. No shot.
And New Athens will trigger the inbound. Out goes Royce. In comes Ragland. Triggering will be Marlowe. In the right corner, here comes a three from Ragland on the way. It's no good. Rebound Widges. They can't throw it in rim lane. Driving on 154 right now.
That didn't even hit the rim.
Widges to Laird on the right side. Door opens up. Can't open that door, dear. It's too cold. Shut that door. With it, Hale in the right corner. Cheerleader's got the south door open. That'll get shut pretty quick. Cold air coming in there. With it on the right wing is Hale. Hale with it. Left top of the key, Laird. He did travel. That's a good call by the official. He caught the ball and spun, and he did pick up his strike bit. Yep.
Anytime you catch and you're spread that way and you drop step back after you've already seized the ball, you can't do that.
Yeah, Brian Gamber's like, really? And he's trying to tell one of the other officials with a smile on his face, how? It was. It looks weird. That's probably why he got called a lot of times, too. Right wing with it is New Athens' Nick Ozier. Ozier has it, top of the key. Now drives to the right wing, right elbow. Kicks it left side to Heft. Left elbow jumper from 15 is good. Jeremy Heft knocks down the first shot of the quarter for New Athens. 555 left to go in the first half. Waltonville leads 17-5. Well, there across the timeline, gets away with a little push, but referee didn't see it and didn't call it. Hale, deep right wing behind the three-point line, drives right baseline. Pull up, fade away, it's good. That's a nice move. Hale has 11, and it's 19-5 Waltonville. Left wing is Marlowe, dribbling around, top of the key to Heft. New Athens standing around a little too much. We haven't seen New Athens do this. On the right wing is Ozier, kicks it left corner Heft. He's going to shoot a three over Laird. It's off the mark, tips around. Wisden has it for Waltonville. Spartans come the other way. Widges on the dribble. Right wing to Hale. Hale holds at the waist, dribbles backwards now, guarded by Heft, man-to-man, both teams the entire way. Zom with it, top of the key to Laird. His shot on the way is short, no good. That's not what Brian Gamber wanted. And here comes New Athens on the dribble. Royce kicks it right corner Ozier. Now they're going to go left wing to Meyer. Shot from 15 off the mark. That's not what Mark Gerwart wanted. New Athens gets the rebound, though, and they'll swing it around the top of the key to Heft. Heft with it, right side. Shot from 15, coming from Ragland, no good. Rebound goes to Meyer. Meyer powers his way. Blocked by Widges. Meyer one more time and a foul. The blonde bomber, Austin Zom, will pick up his second foul. Fourth on Waltonville, and that will send Meyer to the line. That's more than New Athens you and I are used to seeing, Mike.
Well, frustration setting in right now. You've seen Meyer take a shot that he don't take. He don't take that shot in ball games, but he did. He's fought so hard defensively and rebound-wise. He's already got 9 rebounds in this game, but that was just more frustration than anything else of his hard work and not getting rewarded by getting any post-up position. His guards have been ignoring him here in this first half.
Second free throw up, and could have been offensive interference. That ball was on the rim, and Hale tipped at it, and from our angle got extremely close, if not touched it. However, it's a rebound to Waltonville. Hale to Widges. Hale has it now. To left side to Winchester against his man-to-man. He floats the pass over to Hale on the right side to dribble back. He was looking for a shot, bumped in. Yep. That's a good call. Describe that, Mike. That was a good call.
Well, the defense is, when you're up in the air, you've got to be able to come straight down. And Hale was three-point line, head fake, dipped totally under, and it's a discretion of the official to call travel or the charge, and he did get his elbow up a little high. The offensive foul was called, and that would go as a 5th turnover for the Spartans here in the second quarter.
New Athens has the basketball now. Inside pass tip, and it comes back out on the right wing to Heft. They're trying to go inside again. The Meyer can't get it to him. Stolen away. Hale comes across the timeline. Goes on the right side, Rogers, in the white block to Widges. Tough spin move. Widges gets to the rim and he's fouled. Boy, what a move by Trey Widges underneath there.
Very quick, nice little fake on the inside right shoulder. spins around on the left side, gets it off the glass, but just can't get it to fall in. But he'll be at the free throw line shooting a couple.
He will shoot 2 while he does that. We'll tell you, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide hours, another emergency room department. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Widges hits the first. He'll get one more. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound goes to Meyer. Not 20-6. Waltonville on top by 14 with 3:50 to go in the first half. Skip pass left side, comes to half. Inside pass, Meyer up and in. That's the New Athens we all know. 20-8, Waltonville by 12. A little bit more life in the leg of the Yellow Jackets right now. Here comes Widges across the timeline. On the dribble. He'll look and he'll throw underneath to a Hale who went backdoor on the backdoor cut. Went one way, defender bit. He cut back door and wide open it was. 22-8. So Athens the other way misses a layup. Rebound Widges. That was Marlowe missing the layup. Widges coming the other way. 1-on-4 to the rim. Up and in. Widges took it coast to coast. 24-8. Waltonville up 16. Frenetic pace. The base picked up. Right wing is Ozer. Ozer throws it top of the key to Marlowe. Shot from 15. Bank is good. The bank is open. Probably he'll close a little early today on holiday, New Year's Eve. Widges with it. Goes in the front court to Winchester. Trap. Bad place. Timeout. Brian Gamrich. Bad place. Picks the ball up over there across the timeline. Surrounded by that sideline and a half line.
We see it every level. We see it in games all the time. It's just one of those things that they run that baseline and they get right across the first goal, get it across the center line in 10 seconds. But then, boy, you lose sight of where you are and pick that ball up every time one step past the double comes. They use the center line as an extra defender and have to burn a timeout right here in this situation.
Speaking of getting something done, you can listen to Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and that right here, WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. We have guests, we have scores, we have talk. We have all kinds of things going on. Of course, we have our WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Some scores from around the area at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament this morning. Union County, Kentucky beat West Frankfort 47-36. That is a fifth-place semifinal game. And the Consolation Championship here at Sesser-Valier, ZR, beat the host Red Devils 62-54. And then a girls' score at the Chester Tournament at the half, SBW, the Lady Devils of Sesser-Valier Waltonville lead DuPont 36-2 at the half. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, but Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice, right level of protection, and all the discounts you should get. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Waltonville with a basketball. Winchester right wing to Rogers. To Hale off his hands. Too close. Stolen away by New Athens. Half on the dribble. Gets it to Meyer. Down the lane he comes and scores. New Athens is not out of this, and Waltonville needs to pick it up a little bit.
These last 2:34 are really important for the Spartans. They need to just maintain or actually try to push this lead. Because you know New Athens is going to have a run at some point in time.
And Waltonville stop that run. They go baseline, block, score, which is our Hale again. What a play, 26-12. Waltonville needs to pick up their intensity. This 14-point lead, a lot of time left. So on the left wing, speaking of the left, is Marlowe. Skips the right side to Heff. Heff goes baseline. That'll be a push foul on Winchester, and that's his second, joining Zom with 2. Sixth on Waltonville. With 2:07 to go, the Spartans are up 26-12. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. How we got to the game this morning when New Athens inbound top of the key. Franklin gets down the lane, goes to the rim, up, and layup goes over the rim, and it comes out back left wing to Marlowe. Marlowe top of the key, Ozer, that big old square glass thing, kids, you can use. The bank went in on the layup. Top of the key to Ragland. Holds at the top of the key. He's looking to shovel hands off to Heff. Left wing now to Marlowe as they play against this Waltonville man-to-man. There's a steal by Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt made a great step, and he gets it to Winchester. He'll bring it across the timeline with 1:30 to go in the first half. Winchester gets around the first wave. Now backs off, gets to Widges. Trey gets it to Wisenhunt on the left side. Derek in the corner to Winchester. Winchester will look. As he holds, dribbles back out left side to Hale. Hale comes around the screen. Now back to Winchester, 1:20. Waltonville may go for the last shot. Wisenhunt with it, and there's a reach-in foul, and that is going to be on number 30, Ragland, his first, team's fifth. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ida Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Wedges will inbound in front of the Sesser-Valier side of the gymnasium. Throw it left wing to Wizenut. 1:10 to go. Waltonville leads 26-12. Wizenut to Rogers. 3 on the way from the wing. It's good. 3 goggles go up for Rogers. It's 29-12. Under a minute to go. Waltonville on top. With it is Ragland. Goes left wing to Marlowe. Marlowe will throw it back out to Oster. Over on the right side to Ragland. Down the lane. They give it to Meyer up and in. That's the bread and butter right there is Mr. Meyer.
Yeah, just swing that pass right across the top and flash down from that block up. And Meyer got good position that time. And the guards found him.
Rogers to Widges. Up the right side to Hale. Hale with it to Widges. Widges down the lane. Looks off the defender. Glass no good. Rebound tips. And that's going to be on Hale. Hale's going to pick up his second with Zom with Winchester. New Athens will shoot free throws. You're not a number of credit score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're first for business with needs and through the good and the bad. Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. And New Athens will come the other way. Meyer will go to the line. He's the guy that's been hot this morning for New Athens.
Yeah, they finally found him a couple times in that rotation cut that they do. Swing that ball around on the perimeter and then just run a diagonal for Meyer, and they missed him most of the game, but now he's got the ball the last 3 times down there. He's been effective with it. He cashes in again at the free throw line.
Meyer makes another, 29-15. Another one coming. Second one no good. Rebounds. Goes off at New Athens, and it'll go back to Waltonville with 27 seconds to go. Waltonville with this lead. Stay tuned for the halftime show sponsored by Red Lake College. We'll have scoring and stats scores from around the area as well. Here as Waltonville has it. With it, basketball in the corner is Laird. Right wing goes to Widges with 15 seconds to Rogers in the corner. Rogers is double-teamed in that corner, splits the double team, had it stolen away, but Ragland couldn't corral it. It'll be Waltonville ball. Bad place to pick it up in corners on the floor, isn't it, Coach?
Well, that's almost the same thing when you're running an offense as you do. We talked about earlier with the description of getting the ball across the center line.
Widges on the left wing. Widges with it between the circles. He'll go to the right side. Now back over to Winchester, left corner with an 3 at the horn. Is going to be no good. As we play 16 minutes here at Sesser-Valier in the 5th place game. It's Waltonville 29, New Athens 15. We'll send it back for a break when we come back. The Red Lake College halftime show, scoring stats and scores from around the area. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
I'm Andy Robb with a look at your next rad weather. Periods of snow this afternoon, accumulating an inch or 2. High 37. A bit of freezing drizzle late, otherwise snow at times this evening. Low 30. For tomorrow, a snow shower in the morning, otherwise cloudy and cold for your New Year's Day. High 31. Tomorrow night, low 10. And Wednesday, cold with partial sunshine. The high on Wednesday, 29. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
People's National Bank understands how much small business means to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Jim Fleig, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
How do you celebrate the new year? Dinner and movie? A party with friends? Well, how about celebrating with great deals on your favorite Ford vehicles? Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. As 2012 comes to a close, we want to kickstart 2013 with customer cash on Fiestas, Fusions, Focus, and Mustangs. Save big at the pump and your wallet with $1,500 customer cash on 2013 Focus Sedan and 2013 Ford Fusion. Or power up that pony with $1,750 in discounts and customer cash on a beautiful 2013 Mustang. If you're looking for a great holiday gift, you can even find a 2013 Fiesta sedan for under $15,000. What an amazing way to celebrate 2013. You bring the hats and party favors, I'll bring the great deals. Come see our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, or see our inventory online at fordsquare.com.
Don't just dream about a better job, go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime at Sesser-Valier. Waltonville leads to Athens 29-15 in the fifth-place game. You're listening to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 green certificate programs is right for you. We'll step out for a break, come back for scoring and stats. So this one, you're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn invite you to their store-wide clearance sale. All Christmas items are 60% off at the General Store with 15 to 20% off everything else. And all furniture purchases are 15% off or choose 49 months free financing. Free delivery, free setup too. Marshall, Sandy, and the staff of Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn would like to wish you and your family a Happy New Year. They hope 2013 will be your best year ever.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
At Rend Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. It's halftime here at Sesser-Valier. Rend Lake College is the halftime sponsor. Waltonville 29 to Athens 15. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside, and I'll turn it over to Coach for the scoring and stats of this first half.
Thank you very much, Danny. And for those new Athens Yellow Jackets, tough time sledding earlier in the ball game. Well, I tell you what, at the end of the first quarter, they were 1 out of 15 from the field. It had to improve a little bit, but not a lot. They were 6 out of 23 regular shooting. 0 for 6 behind the three-point line. That totals are 6 for 29 for 21% from the field. They go to the free throw line. They convert 3 out of 8 for 38%. 7 turnovers. As many shots as they missed, they hit the offensive glass. They ended up with 18 rebounds. Meyer leading the way there with 11, Ragland with 4. And individual scoring for the Yellow Jackets. Royce off the bench with a free throw. He had 3 of the starters with 2 points, and Pep, Ragland, and Marlowe. And then Tyler Meyer, as we mentioned, leading them in rebounding with 11. He has 8 points for their total of 15 here in the first half. And for the Waltonville Spartans, I was going to get a fire extinguisher on that net there. Boy, they shot the ball very, very well. 12 out of 16 regular shooting, only 1 of 8 behind the arc for 13 for 24, 54% field goal shooting. 2 out of 4 free throwing for 50%. They had 6 turnovers, 15 rebounds. Rebounds spread out between everybody. Jordan Hell leading the way there with 4. Sam, Laird, and Wisdom Hunt, they had 3 rebounds in that first half. 5 guys hit the scoring column. Wisdom Hunt with 2. Laird with 2. 3 points for Matt Rogers. He hit that last 3 points for the Waltonville Spartans at the half. 7 by Trey Widges, and the leading scorer as he is also the leading rebound for the Spartans. Jordan Hale, the senior, he has 15 of the 29 points as Waltonville leads 29-15 at the half.
Red Lake College brings you the halftime show. They offer over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. 29-15, Waltonville leads New Athens this fifth-place championship game, I guess you could call it. We'll take a break and come back with the second half. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drive home the savings. Get the auto insurance protection you need at a price you can afford. When you get a car insurance quote, your State Farm agent Scott Owens will help you get all the discounts you deserve and give you 3 different package options to choose from. Or you can customize your coverage so it's the perfect fit. With all this, it's clear why more drivers trust State Farm more than any other auto insurer. Get to a better state. See Scott Owens on 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
It's halftime at Sesser-Valier, getting ready to go to the third quarter. It's Waltonville 29, New Athens 15. Mike, this is kind of a shocking score. Waltonville's a very good team, as everyone knows, for 1A in Southern Illinois. But this New Athens team, we thought would give them a little bit better game here so far.
Yeah, it's sort of one of them things you just can't explain. You see the velocity that New Athens have played, in the championship right sides of the bracket there, and then that. Got to call it a little bit of a rival game, obviously, with Chester, and boy, they were very excited about playing, but haven't seen it yet, but you got to give them credit as well. Now, Mark North's got to go down at halftime and say, hey, guys, look, we're playing a team right now shooting 54% from the field. Do you think they're going to shoot that way the whole time, or can we adjust our defense a little bit to help that percentage go down? Then turn around and tell your troop, hey, we only shot at 21% and think we can shoot a little better. So, Waltonville, very crucial first 3 or 4 minutes here this third quarter. You either let New Athens back in, or you go ahead and put them away right now and get all doubts out.
All starters are out on the floor for both teams. As we begin the second half, Waltonville leads 29-15. We'll have another game this afternoon. About 3:15, we're on the air. Woodlawn versus Goreville for the championship. Hale with a three-pointer off the mark. That's how the second half begins. Tap up the other way for New Athens. Man-to-man for the Spartans. Tap throws in the right corner to Ozer. He's on the dribble back to that right elbow. Now to Meyer. Left corner to Happ. Left wing. Now pick and roll with Meyer to the rim. Block shot Hale. Meyer on the rebound. Tip around. Laird recovers. Stolen away by Ozer at the free throw line. Back out near the timeline is Marlowe. New Athens will reset. Right wing with it is Ozer. Top of the key to Hepp. Inside to Meyer. Double, triple team, and it's a jump ball. That was a fast jump ball.
Whew. Well, that was even still up in the air jump ball.
That was junior high tip-tap quality there, as you've seen over the years. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. New Athens has the inbound. They throw it inside. Zom tip. Laird recovers. Steal to Waltonville. Turnover to New Athens. Laird will bring it across the timeline for Waltonville up the right side to the right wing. Back to the middle of the floor. Throws it in the corner to Zom. Zom will hold above his head. Now to Widges, top of the key. Widges down the lane. He comes. Drives around 2 defenders. Short tipped. Widges had it. Lost it. Tipped out. Recovered by Laird. Laird down the lane. Traveled the basketball. And Brian Gamber said exactly what I was thinking. Slow down. Great minds think alike.
That is scary. But, yeah, you're right. That is correct what a coach wants to do there. 2 not of the best shots and another turnover on New Athens.
Hale with a steal, and he's fouled from behind by Ragland. That'll be his second team's first, and that'll send Jordan Hale to the line. He had 13 first-half points. You're not a number of credit score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Hale will get 2 free throws. If he looks at his first free throw, fires it up and short. Score from around the area or score. It's consolation championship today. Here's the RB Sesser-Valier 62-54. And at the half of the Chester tournament in girls play, SVW leads Dupo 36-2. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance as Hale hits the second. Scott Owens says, we'll explain to you why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. 30-15, Waltonville is Spartans to double up New Athens. Right wing with it is Epp. He's looking to throw inside to Ragland. Turn around jumper over Hale won't work. Ball tips around. Widges on the rebound. The length of Waltonville and the height starting to bother New Athens. Widges between the circles goes right wing to Wisenut against the man-to-man for New Athens. Hale down the lane, running one-hander, no good. Steve Nash style, and it's rebounded by Ragland. Ragland will bring it across the timeline. Down the lane, he comes blocked by Hale. Hale will lead the break the other way. It's 3-on-3. Waltonville will have to pull it back as Hale goes in the corner. Skip past right side Wisenut for a three. Good. Three goggles go up for Derek Wisenut, and it's 33-15 Waltonville. New Athens the other way quickly. Shot blocked again from behind. Ozer goes to the rim. I don't believe the foul's going to be on Hale. If it is, I'll be shocked. I am shocked.
Yeah, that could have went on the floor, actually on the grab before the block shot. That'll be the third foul on Hale.
I mean, here's the thing. Hale went out and blocked that shot and it was all ball. And if the guy can't stand on his own 2 feet, that's not Hale's fault. That's the call that's questionable. A foul on the floor.
Exactly. But I know the player, and that player escapes me right now because Hale was all sprawled out, and that's all we could see. But there definitely was a foul, but it should have been on somebody else on the floor.
And that's a big foul because it's a deal where Hale's picked up his third foul. Free throws missed, though. 1 out of 2 trip for New Athens, 33-16. Across the timeline comes Laird on the right side. Right corner pass to Widges. He has to dribble out to the top of the key. Hale has 3 fouls, but he remains in the game. Waltonville leads 33-16 with 5:40 to go in the third. Widges on the right wing. Gives it to Laird. Laird holds above his head. Now goes left side, Wisenut. Wisenut down the left baseline. Picks it up, back out to Hale, near the volleyball line. Waltonville being very patient with a 17-point lead till Hale says, I'll show you. He misses the mid-range jumper. New Athens the other way. Marlowe to the left baseline. Marlowe picked it up. Has to throw it out top of the key to Kiefer. Now right side to Hess. Hess will pick it up, throw it left side to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Kiefer. Back to Hepp now with 5 minutes to go as New Athens tries to set up an offense. Down by 17. Top of the key, Meyer. Inside pass, Wisenut gets it to Widges. Widges will bring it across the timeline. Widges down the lane. He comes up and in. Trey Widges coast to coast. He in double figures now with 11. It's 35-16 Waltonville. Hepp with it. Now to Kiefer. Left side to Marlowe. Marlowe 15-footer up. Looks good, and it is. Marlowe has 2. Has 4 in the game, and it's now 35-18. New Athens goes three-quarter court man now. They start to pressure a little bit more. Laird across the timeline. Down the lane he comes. Kicks it over left side to Zom. To Wisenut. To Hale, top of the key. Hale will come around, gives it to Wisenut. Shot 15, block Meyer. Rebound Meyer. Jackets the other way. Meyer gives it off to Kiefer. Kiefer travels. We'll go back the other way. 4:15 to go in the third. Waltonville leads 35-18 with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Waltonville leads 35-18. New Athens going to pressure. Sense of intensity and needing to get back in this one, starting hitting New Athens a little bit.
It has. I mean, you thought they'd come out a little bit stronger, but now that was 4 turnovers, and now we're going to have a double foul. The favorite call of mine in all of that.
Meyer with a foul, Zom with a foul. So that's 3 on Zom, 2 on Meyer. And the Waltonville's going to trigger the inbound. That's your pet peeve. My pet peeve is numbers and names can't match up in a roster. You know? And now we got something going on. They're going to talk about the possession arrow and everything else.
That's what they got to talk about.
And they'll settle up, and the official will talk with Brian Gamber. And Widges will have it. Widges top of the key. Now goes right side to Winchester. Dribbles to the top of the key. Guarded. Man-to-man by New Athens. Left wing pass to Rogers. Rogers around to the left elbow. Will look to Widges, top of the key. Widges with it. Goes around the screen. And goes to the corner, and there's a foul. We got some people out in the area, and Heron and Benton have fouls on tap, showing us the winter weather is starting to pick up outside, so everybody be careful driving around. Appreciate everybody listening to us as well. Waltonville inbounds to Widges in the right corner. Over to Rogers. Rogers' right wing will go into the corner to Widges. Widges with it will circle back out. Down the lane he comes. Over to Rogers in the corner. Down to Winchester, top of the key. Winchester down the lane. Drives, loses the ball off him, tips it, throws it in underneath the corner of the backboard. Not out of bounds. It's the bottom side where the padding is, and it goes to New Athens on the turnover. Ragland across the timeline, right side to Hepp. Back to Ragland. Now over here to Marlowe. Marlowe with it on the left wing. Over to Royce, back to Marlowe. They can't get much. Waltonville's defense is pretty good. Marlowe with it in the corner. Marlowe out top of the key to Royce. Inside pass to Meyer. They got him posted up around 2 guards and he scores. Meyer scores again. He's been the main man, and it's 35-20 Waltonville by 15, 2:50 to go in the third. The showcase will be in Waltonville Friday night as Waltonville and Weber Township play. We'll be there for that one. On the FM side of the dial, that tipped out of bounds by Marlowe. Be Waltonville ball in front of the Waltonville bench. Need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman jackets, or other type of apparel for your school, organization, or business? See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School. Call 435-5555. Winchester with a basketball down to the right elbow. Back to the top of the key. Left wing he goes. Royce is all over him. Counts on. Winchester escapes in. Gets it to Widges in the corner. Widges will dribble to the left elbow. Tom can't get out of his way. He's trying to set a screen, but couldn't get out. Winchester off the right side to Rogers. Rogers, couple of dribbles, goes to his feet, tipped, stolen away by New Athens. What a nice play there by Ragland, and he gets it to Meyer. Meyer will throw it up to Ragland. Ragland down the lane, 3-on-2. He goes around Widges at the charge. Nice play by Widges to stop defensively there and draw that.
Absolutely. The 5th turnover on the Yellow Jackets. Waltonville gave it to them, but it seems like every time they do, they get it right back on a turnover. New Athens leads in that department. The only thing they lead today in is turnovers.
Now, New Athens right now down 15. In spite of themselves, they can't get in the ball game. Rogers to Widges. Since it's a 1-2-2 press by New Athens that Waltonville broke easily. Winchester dribbling around the Widges out there the left side of the floor. Double teamed. He throws it in the right corner to Rogers. Rogers inside zone. Cut off Meyer. Goes over. Lost it. Meyer tipped it away. Meyer's trying to get New Athens back in this game single-handedly. Down 15 with 1:50 to go. Left wing with it is Marlowe. Holds on the wing. Marlowe will go left baseline, left-hand move, shovel pass off to Ragland, up and in. Nice play. Broke the defense down and scores. Ragland has scored 35-22. Waltonville with this lead, can't play and look at the clock. Herm Edwards says you play to win the game. That's what you got to do. Win the nut in the corner. Herm Edwards may have a job. Who knows?
You better believe that. I think that's one that a lot of people haven't thought about lately.
Hey, it's one of those deals here where Black Monday in NFL, coaches being canned everywhere. Here, Waltonville's up 13. Wisenut to Zom, top of the key. Over on the right side to Rogers. With New Athens defense picking up, Wisenut had Widges, didn't get it to him, kicked it back out to Winchester. Winchester tops the key, under a minute to go. Waltonville leads 35-22 here in Sesser. Rogers for a 3. Backboard no good. Rebound Meyer. Meyer will bring it up the right side of the floor for New Athens. He's looking now, he has to turn it back to behind him. The Ragland top of the key. 16-footer short. Widges on the rebound. And we had a whistle. Not sure what it was. Did you see what it was?
No, I have no idea why there was a whistle.
Why'd they stop it?
It was the old proverbial inadvertent.
Somebody sneezed. Whistle blew, and we got to keep playing on. Winchester with it, left side to right to Widges. Widges up that left side, got two-hand shove, no call, gets the Widges on right block, good and layup. Defense for New Athens from gambling, and they got beat that time, but they get back the other way. Marlowe left-hand layup, good. Waltonville didn't get back. 37-24, Waltonville down, or up 13, 17 seconds. We come the other way. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's done. Winchester to Wisenut in the corner. Down the lane he goes to Widges. Layup up, no good. Rogers on the putback with 3 seconds from the right block. That's good. Time's going to run out as Matt Rogers gets the last basket of the quarter. End of 3. Waltonville 39, New Athens 24. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball on the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn invite you to their store-wide clearance sale. All Christmas items are 60% off at the General Store with 15 to 20% off everything else. And all furniture purchases are 15% off or choose 49 months free financing. Free delivery, free setup too. Marshall, Sandy, and the staff of Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn would like to wish you and your family a Happy New Year. They hope 2013 will be your best year ever.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Quarters in the book here in this fifth-place game at Sesser-Valier. Waltonville leads 39-24. Kenny Czerwinski is Mike Richardson alongside. The first of two for us today. We'll do the championship game at 3:30 right here. AM 940 WMIXsports.com. Free game at 3:15. Rogers on the inbound from the corner for a three. No good. Rebound keeper. Here comes the Yellow Jackets down 15. It's go time for them. With the basketball, Hepp leaves it on the left side to Marlowe. Back to Hepp. Hepp will go around to the right elbow. Right wing to Ozier. To the right elbow he dribbles. Left wing pass to Marlowe. Marlowe back to Ozier. Back to Marlowe. Deep left wing. In fact, in the corner at this point. Top of the key. Three on the way is good by Jeremy Hepp. And Hepp gets to Athens back to within 12.
Well, if they double down low like now they've switched to doing, somebody from New Athens is going to have to step up and shoot the basketball.
Which is right side to Wisenhunt. He'll hold on the right wing. Wisenhunt picked up his pivot foot and got away with a travel because he started on his right foot, went to his left. Rogers with it in the right corner. Now top of the key to Laird as the Waltonville offense gets a little stagnant as the New Athens defense starts to take some chances. Laird leaves it for Widges on the right wing. Dangerous pass. Widges will dribble out near the timeline. On the right side by Hale. And the left side goes over to Laird. His three on the way. No good off the glass. Rebound Widges. Waltonville gets a break. Back to Hale. Hale will dribble near the timeline. He has 3 fouls. Has to be careful. Hale goes to Rogers. Waltonville starting to pull it out here. Inside pass goes to Widges. Last short. Widges is on board over the breaking the law of verticality, as I like to say.
Yeah.
That's the third on Waltonville, second on Widges. Come start a banking relationship with Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Community First Bank in the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. And Waltonville right now, a little stagnant offensively.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to run a little offense with all the bigs out front, but the guards are not being able to handle the ball that well against some of the pressure. And now New Athens ratcheted their defense up just a little bit, too.
New Athens down 12, could get to single digits if this drops. And it does. That's a three-pointer by Ozier. We got a single-digit lead, 39-30. New Athens will zip in their step. Laird double team, pick and roll with Widges. They get across the timeline. They ran that to get the ball across. Hale top the key. Jones to the left side. Awkward shot from 15. No good. Rebound New Athens. New Athens has a chance, and he traveled. Yep. Meyer got what he was doing. Didn't have anybody open. Mike's laughing.
It is comical sometimes. You just wonder what goes through people's minds. Your center now is approaching 20 rebounds in this game, and your guards are breaking down. Somebody might want to come out and help the big fella.
With the basketball, Waltonville will trigger. Rogers left corner to Wisenhunt to Widges. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. As Twitter goes to the rim, that's a place to go for you as Widges scores. Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can go to Facebook.com/WMIX Sports as well for all kinds of new content being put on there all the time. Top of the key, New Athens. The Jackets trail Waltonville by 11, 5:18 to go in the game. Left elbow. Keeper tries to bounce pass underneath. Goes off Hale, so they got to bounce. It'll be New Athens ball underneath their own basket. We were driven here today. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studio driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. 5:14 to go in this one. You feel like New Athens got another run in them, even though Waltonville leads by 11, 41-30. Top of the key. They get it into Ragland down the lane. He comes with a shot. It's no good. Finds his own rebound. Foul there. Waltonville right now looks a little bit out of sorts. We'll see if they can get it back.
Well, I think they got to try to get it back on the offensive end. They got to keep attacking the basket a little bit. I know they're trying to run a little bit of clock, but then you still got to eventually get in your offensive set.
Right wing three is blocked by Widges. They got a rebound underneath. Oh, put back, no good. That's out of bounds off of New Athens. Had a three blocked. That was Ozier blocked by Widges. And a point-blank layup missed by Ragland. And New Athens still finds themselves down 11. That's a big turn of events. Here comes Waltonville. It's full court pressure now by New Athens. A 2-2-1 press now. Here comes Laird to Widges across in the back court. Widges will take his time. Trap coming. Widges to right Winchester, right corner to Laird. Back to Widges on the right wing to Winchester. Holds at his waist. Couple of dribbles. Now the pressure comes up. Winchester goes to the left side. Double dribble. Got away with one. Gets it to Widges. 4:30 to go. Waltonville leads New Athens 41-30 in this fifth-place game. Widges to Hale. WMIXsports.com as they play around the perimeter. You're missing nothing, and Laird threw it to Coach Gamber. Coach Gamber's ran out of eligibility. Mike, I don't know where you're throwing that one.
Yeah, he was pretty heavily guarded, though, really, on this baseline over here. So I'm not sure.
Coach Gamber?
Yeah, Gamber was. I don't know if he could have got that shot up or not.
I don't think Coach Widges would have let him.
No, he would have probably fouled right there.
Coach Widges could play some D back in the day. On the left side with it is Marlowe. Marlowe top of the key to Ragland. As we play under 4 minutes, shot Meyer good. They got it where they needed it. Meyer has 12. It's 41-32. 4 minutes to go in the game. Laird across the timeline to Widges. Widges double teamed at the timeline, throws it left wing to Zom, who couldn't catch it. Well, that was not good for Waltonville. But what's good for you is Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ida, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. I like the fact Brian Gamber didn't call timeout there. Let him play out of it like Phil Jackson does.
Sure. You do. They know what they're doing wrong. It's just nothing that can't be corrected. Yet they know it. And then here, when an opportunity presents itself to the Yellow Jackets, their leading statistic today, the turnover, gets them again.
Saw it on Twitter. Somebody said, nice pass to Brian Gamber. Still has good hands. In fact, I think he got the triple threat position as well.
He was ready to let it fly.
I don't think Coach Gamber can't remember those skills. You know, we got to remember. Got to do them. Waltonville up 9. As New Athens is playing kind of a trap. They're trying to trap everything. Winchester left wing. He's going to get trapped on that sideline and does. Gets stolen away, jump ball, and it's going to go to New Athens anyway. Waltonville right now is not handling this half-court trap very well, and Brian Gamber is going to call this full timeout. While we got a chance, while they call this full timeout, let's pause for station identification. You're listening to the showcase.
The best basketball coverage lives here. This is WMIXsports.com World and WMIX Mount Vernon. Free services from Withers Broadcasting.
Waltonville leads 41-32 over New Athens with 3.5 to go in this one. Mike, it's a matter of Waltonville being able to handle a little pressure here, token half-court traps that they haven't been able to do lately.
Well, 2 things has happened. They have dribbled, ironically, with their heads down a couple of times, but you add to that and compound the problem by picking up your dribble. When you pick your dribble up, then you are a stationary target. Boy, that's when that trap will get you. They keep their dribble line and just spread the floor a little bit more, they'll be okay, and I'm sure that's what Coach Gamber was trying to draw up right there.
Well, it's a dangerous spot here. They get it into Meyer. Value baseline pass. Oh, what do we got?
Got a shove out of bounds as Meyer was running baseline.
Meyer threw it into Ragland, who had the layup, but Hale just picked up his fourth. So if things didn't get any more worse, Waltonville's up 9, struggling a little bit here, but New Athens has the basketball. Here we go. They will trigger. Oh, bounce pass inside. What do we have? We have a kick. It's going to go back right where it was. Waltonville kicks it. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 right here and WMIXsports.com, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. scores, guests, talk, and, of course, our WMIX Sports social media question of the week. As New Athens has it right wing. Left wing Ozer in the left corner. That is to Marlowe. Marlowe for a three. Good. They backed off of him, Mike, and Marlowe knocked down a three. Timeout New Athens. It's down to a 6-point lead.
Well, the last 3 out of 4 shot attempts from behind the arc, the Yellow Jackets have converted now. Now 2 possessions, 3 minutes to go, and that crucial 4th foul on Jordan Hale looms right now. He's been most of the offense for the Spartans, and the defense has been good on the inside, but Myers has gotten loose a little bit, and now with that double down low, somebody from New Athens finally has stepped up guard-wise and knocked down some threes. Hep hit one, Ozier hit his, and then Marlowe hits his first 3 of the ball game. So the guards now are getting a little more spot rotation out around the arc if they're going to double-team Meyer down low.
Waltonville right now, to me, kind of what's been their MO lately. Big start early and then kind of plays it down towards the end, try to get out of the game with a win.
Yeah, the big lead, and obviously as a coach, tell the guys, don't force shots. Take a little time off the clock, but yes, you got to be able to convert that in when you catch a guy out of position, as New Athens have been out of position most of this game today. Take advantage of your offense then. Don't pass up a good opportunity, and especially now, the reaching, grabbing, clutching, holding. New Athens, they're going to be all over the floor now, a little more jump in their step out of this timeout.
New Athens with the basketball. Follow us on social media, Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Like us while you're there, new content. We're also at WMIXSports.com. The score schedules, archives, and highlights on Twitter at WMIX Sports as well, consistently and constantly with tweets throughout the day and night, all the time. Winchester down to the right corner. Winchester double team, lost it. Oh, foul. Boy, he got a break. That foul is on number 10, Jeremy Hepp, his third. That's the 5th on New Athens. Side out of bounds Waltonville right now as we trigger. The Zom will trigger. He'll look. Gets it into Widges. Widges will go through. And Widges on the right side. Down the lane, spin. Flop, didn't call it. Widges with the basket. Good non-call by the official. Not calling that flop there. Waltonville goes back up by 8.
And a good strong move right there. What you needed from Trey Widges.
Well, New Athens with the basketball. Marlowe with it, top of the key. They swing it around to Meyer on that right side. He loses the basketball. Meyer gets it back, though. Inside, they lost a man. Hepp over to Ozer, missed the layup. Shot no good. Widges picked up the foul. Seen a lot of that over the last few days. Teams not boxing out on that weak side, and it costs Waltonville here.
Well, in his defense, you anticipate a little jump shot being made on that baseline 1 foot away, but it didn't, and did get that foul. That'll be the 6th on the Spartans.
And New Athens has it. As they play with the basketball near the top of the key, left wing 3 ball on the way again, up and in by Nick Ozier. It's down to a 5-point game, 43-38 with 2 to go. Things have gotten close here in the 5th place game. See, Mike and I knew what we were talking about, that's for sure.
Trust in it.
Winchester with it. Now back out to Hale in the left corner, goes to Wisenut. Wisenut dribbles to Widges. Waltonville trying to play to wind this clock down. Waltonville in the quarter only has 4 points. Widges to Wisenut. He'll dribble back, double team to Widges on the left wing, to Hale on the right wing. He launches a 3 up and in. 3 guys will go up for Jordan Hale, and it is 46-38. How about that? That ball tipped out of bounds, and he'll stay with Waltonville. Or to New Athens, I should say. Boy, I tell you what, that 3 goes in, but I'm not sure if that's what anybody wanted there, do you?
That's one of those, what are you doing? What a great shot that was.
Waltonville has, or New Athens has, I should say, Waltonville on defense. Right side, in the corner. There's a bank 3 up and in. Are you kidding me? Ragland banks one in from the right corner, and it's 46-41.
That is the one you really say, what are you doing?
Right-hand shot to the right corner, foul given there by Ozier. He is his 2nd, team 7th, and now Waltonville's going to have to make free throws. The thing about that shot, Mike, you got a right-hand shooter in the right corner, he banks it off the glass. It's almost near impossible. That's not 6? 6 fouls. I guess I marked it twice.
That was his 3rd field goal in 16 attempts, Mr. Ragland.
Well, I mean, he's getting his looks.
Dude,
and there's a foul. And that foul will actually send Walton to the line now as I miscount. Ozier fouls, and that'll send Winchester to the line to shoot the 1-1. Another final from El Dorado. Aaron beat AJ 46-41. Of course, here this morning, the RB Sesser-Valier 62-54 in the consolation game. Winchester's first free throw's up and in. He'll get another big free throw for Justice. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. Scott Owens is there with friendly advice, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Winchester misses. It's a two-possession game with 1 minute to go. Left wing. There's a three from Marlowe. Good. Marlowe has cut this lead down to 3. It is 47-44. Press New Athens. Waltonville gets it into Hale. Hale with it underneath. The long way to go. Far in. Hale to the timeline. Back out to Winchester. Over to Widges. He comes across the timeline. Foul given by Marlowe. Not sure if that's the guy you wanted to foul. So Widges will go shoot 1-1, and this game's gotten close.
Oh, it's gotten exciting here right now, for sure. I know Mark DeWort, up supporting his troops, telling them to be sure now that we foul the right guys that have the ball, and they had an opportunity to foul Laird and missed that, and Widges at the free throw line, and that's where he makes a living at.
Maverick makes his first. He'll get another. As we play here, we're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We got all kinds of tweets going on constantly about games here, games everywhere, information everywhere as well. Second Widges free throw by Widges is good. It's 49-44 Waltonville with 42.4 to go, Mike. And we said this in the pregame. It didn't look like we knew what we were talking about, but New Athens has kind of gotten back into this, only down 5.
0 for 6 behind the arc in the first half. 6 out of 7 behind the arc. Mostly here in this fourth quarter. So, give the Yellow Jackets some credit by not rolling over, but they've done a tremendous job of staying in this, and their defense has got to be commended. And Waltonville, had a little lull right there. About 3 minutes to go. They were trying to work the clock and offense at the same time. Didn't commit to a good offensive set. Got themselves in a little trouble, and free throw shooting is going to be very important. Waltonville, 3 out of their last 4.
New Athens will bring it up the floor as they have the basketball down 5. The top of the key. There's a lobbing pass to Marlowe. I should say, into Myers up and in. Myers scores. Timeout, New Athens. That was quick. 49-46. Mike, that's too easy there.
Very easy right there. You knew Coach was going to get a timeout, and now you set up, and now you should be able to, regardless of rotation, because of the 10-second call now, half court, should be able to set up this play where you can get Waltonville, somebody else at the free throw line instead of a Widges or a Hale.
Right now, Waltonville has the ball late for the court to go, up 30 seconds to go. They've led by as many as 15. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned, with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County with locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Waltonville has fiddled away a lead of double digits. And now they have the basketball trying to hang on. With the basketball, here comes Widges to the timeline, scoots it back. New Athens has to give the foul. That's Marlowe. Waltonville has to make free throws. That would be Widges. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Scoring and stats, scores from around the area. We'll pick our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game as well. Sub in now for New Athens. Ragland will come in for Marlowe. 23.6 seconds to go. Waltonville's up 3. Widges at the line for the 1-and-1. Widges so far today is 3 out of 4. Make that 4 out of 5 if he drains the first. 50-46. That's huge because now it's a 2-possession game. Widges will get one more. Second one long. Rebound Meyer. New Athens kicks it out to Ozier. He's 1-on-1, 2-on-1. As Royce got behind the Waltonville defense and scored. 50-48. Foul given. They're going to send Hale to the line this time.
Now the clock dictates that you can't be that finicky who you foul. As soon as Waltonville gets it in, you've got to get that ball stopped and fouled if you're New Athens trying to get a Spartan at the free throw line here. Jordan Hale, he is 2 out of 4 so far today.
Hale will be at the line to shoot 2. It's a 2-point lead. Waltonville 50-48. First one is good. He needs another. If he can make this one, you have a 2-possession game with 15 seconds left. And New Athens, you could tell they had the slows early, shrugged it off, got back into it. Will it be enough time to let him get back into this? Hale will get one more. 15 seconds to go. He misses. Rebound. Here comes New Athens. They have a chance to tie. Half up the right side. Goes in the right corner to Royce. Royce has it. Top of the key timeout. New Athens. Probably not one that Mark DeWart wanted to waste there, because I'm not sure how many he's got left.
Oh, and Ashley Schertz was talking about overtime. Was he meaning the first game or this one?
Maybe this one. This is interesting. 8.2 seconds to go in this one. Waltonville leads 51-48 over New Athens. New Athens will have the ball side out of bounds across the way on the home side of the gym. It has been crazy. Waltonville led by double digits. New Athens has a chance to tie it. And Mike, this is one of those that you hate if Waltonville gets in an overtime situation. Not probably good for them with the momentum.
Momentum's been a very big key right now, and I'm curious to know if Mark DeWart has one timeout left or not. If he's got one timeout, 8.2, Waltonville, especially with Hale, do not want to foul with the possibility looming of overtime. You might be able to just take this inbound pass, go right at it, score, call timeout, and that gives you somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5.5, 6 seconds to go. You foul immediately. Will still give you time then to rebound, get it down the floor, and get up a potential three. You've got to have a three either now or next time. So it's going to be the philosophy here, and also the timeouts might dictate what New Athens does right here this last 8.2 seconds in a three-point game.
Side out of bounds coming. Waltonville says, what you can do, we can do the same. They will call a timeout. Remember, we've got all kinds of ways you can follow us on social media. We're at Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We put all kinds of content on there and information. We're also on Twitter, at WMIX Sports, where we have all kinds of tweets throughout the day from around the sports world everywhere, whether it's junior high, college, high school, or pro. We're also at WMIXsports.com. That's our website. We have scores, schedules, archives, and highlights of local teams and things that we cover from around the Jefferson County area and beyond. 8.2 seconds ago, nothing's changed in the last 2 minutes. We've had back-to-back timeouts. Waltonville wanted to see what New Athens was going to set up. Maybe New Athens set up the same play. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah, that's always the tough call because you've already instilled it in the kids' minds of what you want to do that first time. Sometimes coaches will not change the play, but maybe put a different person in a different position to disguise the actual play itself. Looks like it's going to be a bent box and trying to find somebody. But you can slip screen down and like I said, get to two if New Athens has a timeout left.
Here they go. Oh, their option fell down. There's the three stolen away. Ball on the floor. Clock is running. Jump ball. Jump ball goes to Waltonville. 4.7 seconds. Good defense. You see Winchester getting up. I see Laird getting up. I see Hale in the mix. He forced the jump ball. And it's going to go to Waltonville on the arrow. So now New Athens will have to foul. If I'm New Athens, I foul before the clock runs.
Absolutely. You find out somebody right now you want to go with, somebody that has to finish the free throw line, maybe a Wisman or somebody like that, or a Laird if he's or Winchester, somebody right now, and they go the back way.
Yeah, Widges has it to Wisman. He goes in for the left and scores, and that's how this one's going to end. Waltonville Spartans will be fifth place here at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. They have defeated New Athens. Final score this morning, or now this afternoon, actually this morning, 53-48 over New Athens. We'll step out for a break, come back with the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball on the showcase on WMIX.
I'm Andy Robb with a look at your next rad weather. Periods of snow this afternoon, accumulating an inch or two. High 37. A bit of freezing drizzle late, otherwise snow at times this evening, low 30. For tomorrow, a snow shower in the morning, otherwise cloudy and cold for your New Year's Day, high 31. Tomorrow night, low 10. And Wednesday, cold with partial sunshine. The high on Wednesday, 29. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa check cards and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN number and select the cashback button. You have an instant ATM.
People's National Bank. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Rend Lake College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. RLC will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call RLC's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342, 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
2013 will be here before you know it, which means we need to finish big in 2012. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The Big Finish sales event is going on right now, and we're ready to deal. From the 2012 closeouts to the new arrivals of the 2013 lineups, we have the vehicle you need to get the job done, such as a 2012 Ram Crew Cab. We have what you need to take the family on vacation also, like the 2012 Chrysler Town & Country Touring. We even have what you need to have fun on the road with a 2013 Charger SRT 8 Super B, or fun off-road with a must-see 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport or a brand-new Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let's send 2012 out with a bang and save big money with the Big Finish sales event at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or browse online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. The Waltonville Spartans will finish in 5th place in the 2012 Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. They defeat New Athens today, 53-48. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside. The Spartans win. They get 5th. Mike and I will be back on the air around 3:15 this afternoon for the championship game here at Sesser-Valier as the Woodlawn Cardinals look to three-peat as they take on the Goreville Black Cats. Time running through here as we go along, as we put stuff on Twitter at WMIXsports.com. We'll have some content up on Facebook.com/WMIXsports here in just a while. And, of course, we'll have scores and schedules, archives, and highlights on WMIXsports.com later on tonight. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have scoring and stats. You're listening to the Sesser Auto Body postgame show and Waltonville Spartans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn invite you to their store-wide clearance sale. All Christmas items are 60% off at the General Store with 15 to 20% off everything else. And all furniture purchases are 15% off or choose 49 months free financing. Free delivery, free setup too. Marshall, Sandy, and the staff of Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn would like to wish you and your family a Happy New Year. They hope 2013 will be your best year ever.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
As Waltonville avoided the danger zone today of giving up a big lead and getting a win today over New Athens in the fifth-place game, 53-48 over the New Athens Yellow Jackets. We'll pick a top gun later on with the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital, why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Emergency Department pledge to be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. The Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Danny Czerwinski, Mike Richardson alongside. Sometimes things happen in automobiles beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They'll get you on the road faster in showroom conditions. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Time for some stats. Mike, take it over and give us a stats of this Spartan victory here today.
Thank you very much, Danny, for the Yellow Jackets who fall short with a tremendous comeback, as the stats will bear out here. They had 24 points going into the fourth quarter. They scored 24 to give their final total of 48. And how they got there, they were 6 out of 14 regular shooting in that half. 2 of 7 behind the arc, bringing their totals 18 out of 30 regular shooting, 3 of 15. Excuse me, that's the Spartans. I'm sorry. Here we go. I knew that wasn't adding up right there. They were 7 out of 13 and 6 out of 7 behind the arc, bringing their totals to 2-point shooting of 13 for 36 and 6 out of 13 behind the arc for a total of 19 out of 49, getting that woeful 21% up miraculously to 38% on the ball game. They only go to the free throw line 10 times. They convert 4 out of 10 for 40%. 15 turnovers, a big problem for them, 7. And then when they made a little bit of comeback, 8 turnovers in the second half. 14 rebounds to go with 18 in the first for 32 rebounds on the game. Ragland with 8, and Tyler Meyer, what a game he had. 16 rebounds in this ball game here this morning. Scoring 3 points for Royce in the first half. It was his totals. 5 for Hepp, 7 for Ozier, 7 for Ragland. He finally got on track, made his last couple of field goal attempts. Luke Marlowe with 12 points, and Tyler Meyer, to go along with his 16 rebounds, he has 14 points to lead the Yellow Jackets in scoring of 48. And for the Waltonville Spartans, I already sort of gave you their totals. 18 out of 30 regular shooting, 3 of 15 behind the arc for a total of 21 for 45. That's 47%. That's down from 54% on a great shooting first half that they had. 8 out of 15 free throwing for 53%. They were 6 out of 11. Most of those free throws in that fourth quarter. 13 turnovers, 21 rebounds. They only had 6 rebounds in that second half. Widges ended up with 5, and Hale had 5 rebounds. Levi Laird had 4. And scoring for the Spartans, just Winchester. He was 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Levi Laird had 2 points, 5 for Matt Rogers off the bench today, 9 for Derek Wiseman, 16 points for Trey Widges, and the leading scorer in the ballgame for the Spartans, Jordan Hale, had 5 second-half points. To go along with his 15 first-half points, he leads the Waltonville Spartans in scoring with 20, as the Spartans wins 5th place the Sesser Holiday Tournament, a 53-48 victory over the New Athens Yellow Jackets.
We need to step out on the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They remind you to drive safe on the way home from tonight's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body. Get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. We'll take a break and come back with that Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to Waltonville Spartans basketball on the showcase on WMIX.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Waltonville wins 5th place today at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament against New Athens, 53-48. And he's Czerwinski alongside Mike Richardson. The final part of the program, we have to pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. There's much discussion, deliberation, and debate as far as the player of the game here, Mike. We have finally decided on who.
Well, we're going to go with the senior. He wears number 25, Jordan Hale from the Waltonville Spartans. Got off to such an early start, a good shooting first half especially. His totals end up being 7 out of 10 regular shooting, 1 out of 5 behind the arc, 3 out of 6 free throwing, 15 first half points to give Waltonville Spartans that huge lead that they carried into the fourth quarter. Ends up the game with 20 points, has 4 rebounds to go along with that. But at a key moment in that second half, in that fourth quarter with about 1 minute and 10 to go, we've seen this fast and furious offense here by the New Athens Yellow Jackets. Jordan Hale stepped up and hit a 3. That was sort of the dagger that put that game away for the Spartans. They did convert free throws down the stretch. Jordan Hale will be the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game.
Crossroads Community Hospital says, why wait hours another emergency room? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. And Jordan Hale is your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Mike and I are going to take a break for a while. We'll come back about 3:15. Same station as the Woodlawn Cardinals will look for a three-peat today in this Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament Championship game against the Goreville Blackcats. We'll be on AM 940 WMIX as well as WMIXsports.com around 3:15 with that pregame, and 3:30 the opening tip of this championship game. We're going to get out of here because we got to get things wrapped up, get out of the way, get something to eat, and enjoy the third-place game for our WMIX Sports team. Mike Richardson and Denny Czerwinski and all those back in the studio that helped us get on and off the air. We say final score today, Waltonville 53, New Athens 48. Congratulations to the Spartans. Of course, Waltonville fans will be at Waltonville Friday night for the showcase as Waltonville hosts Weber Township. Thank you for listening, and good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXsports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.